Good day, ma'am. My name is Janny M. Samson, one of the reporters of Group 1 Reporter 4. So, the topic that I am going to discuss is all about the 3 months of production. So, unsa man yung 3 months of production? The 3 months of production was made by an anthropologist, Eric Wolf. So, when we say anthropologist, is mga sila ang mga tao nga nag-explore about human beings, about different cultures and tradition. So, sa iyang pag-explore about different culture and human history is nakabuhat siya og concept about the 3 modes of production. So, unsa man yung 3 modes of production? Mao kini ang kaning domestic production, tributary production, and capitalist. So karon is akong explain sa inyo kung unsa ning domestic production and tributary production. Domestic production organized work on the basis of family relations and does not necessarily involve formal social domination or the control of other people. So ang domestic production kuno is usa siya ka pamaagi sa pagkinabuhi sa usa ka pamilya para sa ilang kaugalingon nga pinahanglan or ilang kaugalingon nga goods. So one of the examples na ini is kanang nay usa ka tribo or indigenous people sa Mexico nga ilang pamaagi sa pagkinabuhi is nagtanom sila mga mais or humay. So, ang ilang style is every members of the family is nagay kaugalingon nga role. So, sa mga laki ko no is sila ang maghino sa fields or sila ang maglampas aron makatanom sila. So, after matamnan is ang tanan pamilya is magtinamangay din sila tanom sa seed. So, pagkahuman if ang seed is modako na gamay, ang mga children is sila din ang magbantay sa seed kay basig na mga mamang or mga species nga makapatay sa mais. So after pila ka bulan, pila ka adlaw, if modako na daw ang kanang mais is ila daw yung tabangan or ang mga laki ang mag-harvest sa mais. So pagkahuman nila harvest is ang mga babae na sab daw ang magpauga, sila ang magpainit sa mais or dayon sila din ang maghinlo pod or sila ang magkuha sa bunot or kanang panit sa mais. So after a few days ang anak ug ang mama na sabdayon ang mag-grind sa mais aron ila dayon. So the next one is the tributary production. Tributary production is a form of production in which most people produce their own food, but the ruling elite controls production and has the right to the products of the people's labor. So kung sa domestic production is nagbuhat siya og labor para sa ilahang kaugalingon nga pamilya, ang sa tributary production is kibali nagbuhat ka og usa ka butang para sa imong kaugalingon pero at the same time is murag nagproduce ka sa laing tao gihapon. Maghatag og senaryo like for example kanang ikaw usa ka kaalagad sa hari. So kung ikaw usa ka alagad din mo tanom ka sa yuta sa hari, pag ang time nga kanang mag-harvest na ka, kailangan nga imuhang gahinan ang hari or imuhang bahinan siya sa imuhang hago or sa imong na-harvest nga humay ba or kanang mga mais. Tungod kay siya man ang hari, siya man ang rulers, then ikaw subject ramang ka. So kailangan gahinan nimo siya tungod kay siya ang nag-control sa production sa imuhang labor. So mo to siya ang kalahian sa domestic o tributary production.
Good day, everyone. This is Adrian Andres, and now let's continue our discussion. Reciprocity, the exchanging of goods of equal value. Example of this are two people or groups exchange things of equal value or mutual benefit. So both of them are satisfiable and comfortable because the goods of the exchange have equal value. Reciprocity is often used in sales, advertising, and marketing techniques to forge a bond between the customer and the company. So, reciprocity is using in sales and advertising para mapabilis ang kanilang pag-introduce ng isang produkto. So, ginagamit nila ang advertising for the marketing techniques. Reciprocity helps the customer feel they are getting something in return for their business. So, ang reciprocity makatabang pud ni sa customer kay aron dali nila makuhaan og benefits ang usa ka produkto sa na nag-iya nga business. Redistribution, the directing of a pile of goods to a populace through a central authority. So when we say redistribution, this is a transfer of income and wealth from some individuals to others through a social mechanism. Redistribution, by definition, is simply getting a product and giving it out a different way. So the word redistribution is redistribute. While the term redistribution is not new and can pertain to many scenarios. So, dili siya bag-o sa pananaw sa ubang tao. It was not as commonly known in the food industry supply chain until recent years, though it has been around for a while. So, dali ra kini siya mawala redistribution.
So, good evening, ma'am. I am Sheila Cabusas de la Sarna. My topic is all about cultural significance. Some commodities are deeply tied to cultural or historical significance, like traditional clothing or religious artifacts, making them socially meaningful. So, what is cultural significance? Cultural significance means recognizing the value of our culture, which, for example, here in our country, scenery, clothes, and foods represent our culture as Filipinos. It has become a core part of our identities, like our families' food recipes, which are passed down through generation. The taste, smells, and sights of meals connect us with our ancestral heritage. And next is status and identity. Certain commodities, such as luxury goods or designer clothing, are often used to signify social status and identity, making them socially meaningful by association. So, status and identity is kuanay. Here in status identity, it helps certain commodities such as luxury goods or designer clothing to signify social status and identity by making them socially meaningful through associations. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Shana Belando Tabigni. I am the reporter today. Now let's talk about market exchange. Market exchange, commerce through a price on goods in a market. This is the dominant mode of exchange in Western societies. Market exchange was invented by capitalist society that uses an economic system in which wealth are privately owned rather than commonly publicly or state-owned. It is where currency exchange takes place. So, a market exchange is not based on price of goods. So, for example, kung magtukod ka og sari-sari store is dapat naa ka sa public. Naa ka sa public para dali ra ka makita. Then, need nimo nga naay kapital tungod pod o labi na sa pobre nga need kayo mabuhat og sari store. So dapat naa ka sa kini para dali ka makita sa mga tao og diha na pod sila magpalit sa imo. Well, with the ways in which commodities become personally and socially meaningful. In what way commodities become socially meaningful? Commodities become socially meaningful through a variety of shows. Thank you for watching.